game at 1-0 with a big victory against the Houston Texans, as the Seattle Seahawks sitting at 0-1 on the season, putting them tied for last place in the division. Seattle had a rough outing week 1, a 45-10 loss to the division rival Arizona Cardinals. Now another inter-division matchup. Might have to get is it low again? Is it still low? Let me see if it's fixed here. Let me know now. Hello. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. There's a run for 5 yards there by the fullback, Kyle Yusuf. All right, turn the volume on the sound on the game down a little bit. Should be a little bit better now. And up the middle, a lot of space. And we're going to come back here with a holding call. A lot of distortion on this screen. We might have to get Serp to put up his stream. But someone's in the chat. If they can let Serp know to put up his stream. What's going on? Appreciate everybody in the chat right now. All right, and here we go. Shotgun formation, Trey Lance. San Francisco with the ball. Underneath, nice pass, big time hit, lay into lumber, hit the horn on that one. That's a big time hit. Let's go ahead and get our intro in here on the AMG.
3, 2, 1.
Let me know how it looks and sounds in the chat right now, guys, if my volume is good. I just think I had the game sound up a little too high. There's a handoff for the San Francisco 49ers, Sermon. That's tackled by the X-Factor, Jamal Adams, number 33. Another punt unit here this is AMG Live broadcast number 40. If you're just now tuning in, this is going to be the second possession for both of these teams with just under a minute and a half in the game. 3 up, 3 down for both of these franchises. San Francisco 1-0, big win over the Houston Texans, dominating win. Seattle Seahawks a dominating loss in week 1 against the Arizona Cardinals, 45-10. Let's go ahead and take a look where we're power ranked both of these teams. This is AMG Live broadcast number 40. Currently, the Seattle Seahawks are sitting at number 29 on the power rankings. And the San Francisco 49ers, not too far ahead of them. Well, it's sitting at about 14 in the top 15. They went up 1 from 15 to 14 after week 1 action. All right, we're going to move to Serp stream because this is getting a little distorted every time. Let me know if the sound changes at all, guys, or hit me up in this chat. Let me know so I can adjust the volumes as needed. Thank you. right, we should be back here live. A little bit of a better stream here. This is the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks stream. Stream wasn't too good, T-Jack, so we had to switch. Let me know if how my mic sounds, if it sounds any better or worse. Here we go, dropping back. This is not Russell Wilson. This is Barry George. Nice pass underneath, finding Tyler Lockett, number 16, still thriving in Seattle. Barry George, 2 of 2, 29 yards, and that's just a nice pitch and catch. You didn't see much of that from him when we were watching earlier in his career. Nice little underneath, slot route. Little zig combo there for Tyler Lockett. Does a great job of finding space. I mean, you see what he does. You get some vertical routes here, vertical here. Tyler Lockett's going to bring his man in. The minute his man steps in front of him here, he's going to use his body, shield him, and break right back outside. That's what a veteran can do. Barry George, once again, clean pocket, looking. Starting for the first time, and named the starter in preseason for the first time since his career began with the Denver Broncos. You know, he went over to the Green Bay Packers. Former number 1 overall pick by the Broncos. They got 3 first-round picks for him. And Green Bay never utilized him the way he felt he should have. He fell out of love with the franchise. We saw him pick and played spots, situations in Green Bay, but it didn't work out. First-round pick. He's now a Seattle Seahawk. Russell Wilson. He moves on looking for a championship. He moves to the New England Patriots. Power ranking Seattle Seahawks updated after week 1 loss, 45-10 to the Arizona Cardinals. They moved to 29th. And San Francisco moves up 1 after a big victory against the Houston Texans in week 1 from 15 to 14. So almost a top 10, trying to get in that top 10 power ranking spot there for the San Francisco 49ers. They've been a perennial playoff team, or at least perennial in the bubble. Don't forget, Franchise Focus coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow night here live, twitch.tv/AllMatticGaming CFM. You're going to see some Franchise Focus action, week 2 action. I'm excited to call that game as well. See what we got here. And give us a follow at Watch AMG TV. There's a sack. Bosa bringing him down, and down goes Barry George. The blind side. The blind side. You got to watch your blind side. Let's take a look at this replay. We see Franchise Focus. That's part of the replay there, I guess. And then we got the network. Don't forget to follow us. There's the pressure coming. Just nowhere. We didn't get that great of a replay there. We'll fix that. Moving forward. Looking. Time. Underneath. Finds his man over the top. Nice pitch and catch. 2nd and 20 turns into a 3rd and manageable. I like that throw. We're going to see that one as well. Get that one line of defense, a double-A gap. You're looking. Doesn't take the underneath. Barry George stays strong in the pocket after a sack, and that's a nice pitch and catch, finding the soft spot between those 2 zones. Like what I see so far from Barry George. Bosa is a beast. Agreed. 3rd and 2. San Francisco has a phenomenal defense. Fred Warner, El Capitan on the defensive side of the ball. Barry George trying to run, and Bosa says, not today. 4th and short. Are they going to go for it here? 4th and 2. Is it 4th down business here for Barry George and the Seattle Seahawks team? They're 0-1. Niners 1-0. This is their week 2. They're playing a division opponent again. You got to get aggressive sometimes early. Peyton says go for it. You're watching AMG Live broadcast number 40. Tomorrow night we'll be live with a doubleheader. You're going to want to check it out. Franchise Focus kicking us off. Twitch.tv/AllMatticGaming CFM. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that follow button. Also follow us on Twitter at AllMatticGaming. They're going to kick the field goal and just take the points up. And bueno. 3-0 West Seattle at home. Week 2 action. Takes the first lead. First points on the board. 4 seconds into the second quarter. What's going on, Redemption? Appreciate you stopping by. 3-0, Seattle's ahead. Both teams have had ample opportunities. San Francisco unable to get themselves into field goal range. Led by quarterback Trey Lance. George Kittle, a lot of talent on this team. Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk. They've kept the squad together. They've been a perennial playoff team. Kyle Juszczyk. You see the same guys, 4 seasons in. They've kept their core together, and they've had a lot of success here in San Francisco. Now taking on the Seattle Seahawks, who've been a little up and down as of late. They got rid of Russell Wilson last offseason, bringing BG3. Barry George, I think he's number 1 though, right? What jersey number is Barry George? There's a play action, rolling to the left side, kills it, rolling, looking for time, nowhere to go, throws it away, and right there, that's just great defense. Let's take a look at what just happened here, how you box in Trey Lance. He needs to roll to the left side here. That's what the play is designed to do. You see Kittle rolling that way, and you see the contain. Nothing's there. Little happy feet, throws it away. That's a good job by Trey Lance, recognizing, hey, I'm in trouble. You'd like after that play action comes this way, go play action, instead of booting this way, stay strong in the pocket. Stay strong in the pocket here, let them happen. Then you could step up and maybe take off and run. Not the case. Here we go, dropping back underneath, finds the man George Kittle on a 3rd and 5. That's not going to be enough. It's going to be short. Punting the time once again. The Seattle Seahawks defense forcing San Francisco into special teams. Is he number 16? No, that's Tyler Lockett. Stop it, JB. Here we go. There's a handoff here to the left side. 28, the great, got space, trying to turn the corner on this San Francisco defense, and he does, and picks up a first down. That's something San Francisco can't do. They need to call Anderson, see how it's done. I love the locks by the safety of the San Francisco 49ers right there. But you got to make those open field tackles. You got linebackers, Fred Warner in company. They have to make that play, and San Francisco right now down 3-0. Not to get too panicky. 2 interceptions already on the season for Fred Warner. Manuel Mosley already has an INT as well. A lot of talent on this defensive side of the ball, as they only gave up 230 passing yards week 1 against the Houston Texans. That puts them in the top 10 passing defense there in week 1. Here we go. Pistol formation for Barry George. Number 1. First overall pick. He's looking to run. He gets rid of the ball, and that's been hurting him his whole career. Turnovers, but picked up by the offensive lineman, number 79, as Matthew Ioannidis, the former Washington Commander, able to find his way into the play and just strips the former number 1 overall pick. And a lot of people saying, hey, I told you so. I told you so. Barry George is a turnover machine. He's been that way his whole career. He's going to try to hide these negatives and show a lot of his positives. He's had a lot of raw talent, natural talent. He can read the he can read the field deep down the field as good as anyone. It's just that in between, everything 15 yards and in, and then there's the mistakes with holding on to the ball in the pocket is right there, just a missed throw. He's so much better driving the ball deep down the field, strong arm, can move, can extend, just hasn't been able to get enough field time, I believe, for the game to slow down for him. Let's see if it can happen for him with the Seattle Seahawks as they're invested long-term into Barry George. And don't forget, Barry George fumbled twice in preseason versus the Los Angeles Chargers. So this is nothing new. Barry George not holding on to the ball. And that was something they talked about coming out of college about Barry George. First overall pick, small hands. How is it going to affect his play in the pocket? You know, he's not wearing the gloves. But maybe he should. Trey Lance, handoff. Barry George came out of Ohio State. First overall pick, 6'1", 211 pounds. His best season so far, he threw for 4,100 yards as a rookie and 29 touchdowns. We should bring up the 45 interceptions. He was also sacked 34 times, and his completion percentage has yet to be, as a starter at the end of a season, over 60%. So far, he's posted 59%, 54, and 52, even though the last 2 seasons on a small sample size, as Trey Lance doing his best Barry George impression right there, just completely missing the wide open man underneath. And here we go. San Francisco's in trouble. Momentum getting against them. The 12th man, for the Seattle Seahawks is on display here. Looking right side, nothing's there. Goes back to the left side. INT picked off. Bad play. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. T-daisy for the Seattle Seahawks. I guess it made sense for them to kick that field goal earlier because they knew this was going to happen. 3rd and 9, the pressure is building. You run some double slants there on the left side. Kittle's just running to the flat. See, I don't like Kittle's running to the flat on 3rd and 9. You got to utilize your best. Miss the man across the middle of the field. We're going to show that one more time. We're going to show this replay one more time here. Let's watch it here. Watch the middle of the field. I believe it's Deebo Samuel. Wide open right. No, it was the man on the right side of the field. He was open early, missed him, threw it late. Got to make that read. But here's my real question. You're going to run this double slant action, right? You got a slant coming this way, really. This is really a goal line play. I can do better than that. Drawing has been terrible right now. So you run a slant here. You got another slant coming here. You got a slant on this side. But here's Kittle. Here's Kittle, and Kittle's running to the flat. When Kittle decides to run to the flat and you see no wheel, no nothing upfield, this defense is able to just to key in. And everybody can kind of leave George Kittle on that 3rd and 9 because any throw there, it's just an open field tackle away from a punt, as you see there. All right, somebody help me out. I was drawing on the screen. I thought San Francisco had to punt the ball. Was that not 3rd and 9? And the drive stays alive. Trey Lance, shotgun formation. Deebo Samuel inside slot. Looking, got time. To the right side, finds his man. Number 11, Brandon Ayuk can't hold on to the ball. Trey Lance, 2 of 7, 8 yards in the INT. Back to 3rd down, 3rd and 8. There's a throw to the left side, and they're going to use Kittle here. He's going to pick up the 1st down on 3rd and 8. I like the throw, pitch and catch. Let's see what we got here. Watch George Kittle there. Right side coming across the field. Everybody drops back for the Seattle Seahawks. And that's just an easy 1st down pickup. Let's see what happened. You get vertical here. You're going to push these guys. You see the Seattle defense who's sitting here. They drop back some. Kittle comes on this little delayed in route. And he just finds himself with some space, picks up 8 yards. Because, the cushion from the line of scrimmage to this guy is probably 10 to 12 yards. Pressure's coming, missed Kittle, but he found his halfback in the backfield. He had one man to beat. That's a great open field tackle by number 2. They're getting vertical here in the last 2 minutes. Here we go, final 2 minutes. Let's see what we got. Nowhere to go there on the run. You got to get more aggressive. If you're the Seattle Seahawks defense, you got to think this might be the time Trey Lance takes his shot to George Kittle, Deebo Samuel. Oh, he has Kittle wide open, finds his man, lays it out to play it out down to the 19-yard line. You can't do that. Too much space, just a little seam right here. You get some action coming across this way. Deep comeback there on the right side. Nobody picks up George Kittle. Even the safety sitting here wondering what's going on. Why was there no match? And it just seems the defense. 1st and 10, 45 seconds left. 3 timeouts for the San Francisco 49ers offense. Dropping, got time, looking, rolling to the right. Throws it away. Great job by Trey Lance, recognizing nothing's open there and just going ahead. Let's take a look at this. There's nothing open here. Looking, nothing. Maybe has Kittle there. Oh, that could have actually been a touchdown. Absolutely incorrect. Let's watch George Kittle, number 85 there on the right side. Watch him come to the left here. Right there, if you hit him, it's probably into the end zone with a pylon tutty. But instead, that's a missed opportunity for Trey Lance. Once again, Kittle going to the flat here on a 2nd and 10. Going to run a little halfback corner action. Looking for that halfback there. Not open. Goes underneath. Finds his man on a nice dig. That's number 19. He's going to get close. Deebo Samuel, tough to bring down, and that's just great patience and timing. That's called reading the defense. Great job by Trey Lance here. He's looking. First read's going to be this halfback. He's looking, sees the matchup. He likes it. Too much over there. Not enough space. Goes right back underneath. Jamal Adams unable to get back into play. And here we go. I formation, first to go from the 22. 2 timeouts left. There's a handoff there to the outside. Nowhere to go. Great defense by Seattle. They push him back too. That's a tackle for loss. 56. 2nd and goal. 10 seconds left. No huddle. There's a timeout. 9 seconds left. 1 timeout left for the San Francisco 49ers. A 2nd and goal. You're watching AMG, broadcast number 40. Here on twitch.tv/AllMatticGaming CFM. This is AMG Season 9. There's a handoff. Nope, play action looking. Rolling to the right side. Great contain, great pressure. Nowhere to go. Trey Lance, back of his foot, throwing it away with 2 seconds left. And San Francisco's 3rd and goal with 2 seconds left. Probably should have handed the ball off there. 4-yard line. Looking at a field goal here from San Francisco. Looks like they're going to get aggressive. This is pretty much a really aggressive move here from San Francisco. Looking, pressure's coming, nowhere to go, and you just got too cute there. If I'm the San Francisco 49ers, that is not what I'm calling there. Let's see what happens here. 2 seconds left in the first half. I mean, you're sitting here down 10-0. You got to you're on the road. Take the points. Go down a touchdown here. Play action. Nice job by the Mike up the middle. And you just don't have any time to really make a read as the Seattle defense send the heat right up the middle. And to make matters worse, Seattle gets the ball to start the second half. The defense is going to have to come up big for you, for San Francisco. If you're interested in joining AMG, put command join in the chat. You can also put command AMG to find out a little bit more about the league and how this full immersion simulation style Madden League operates and runs. Go to dadleagues.com/AMG. You can follow us on Twitter at All Madden Gaming. And if you want upcoming schedules for our live streams to show up here and support the stream, go to @WatchAMGTV. It's also retweeted on @AllMatticGaming. Slam says go for it. Well, it wasn't a good go for it. Screen there to the right side, and that's a great job sniffing it out. 99 feeling fine. Barry George, 5 of 6, 51 yards. Still have yet to see the big play, and that incompletion on that 5 of 6, wide open man underneath. So Barry George has been very limited so far as if they're going to let him take deep shots down the field. Looking, time underneath. Nice pass, picked up, first down, big hit by 24, but not after the big gain. Barry George underneath. These are just simple reads for Barry George. Let's take a look. This is just Barry George seeing what's in front of him. Watch 85 there on the right side. Little 4-man rush, looking, just right in front of his face, wide open. Probably should have let him break just a little bit longer, but Barry George gets a little antsy in the pocket. He likes to drive it, trust that arm. Shotgun formation. There's a handoff there to the left side. 28 tackled by Bosa. Fred Warner. Nick Bosa. Got to make a play. We need something from San Francisco here. AMG Live broadcast number 40. Let's see if they can get it done. throw to the flat. 2nd and 4, and that's the DK Metcalf we know and love. Making a man miss. Fred Warner able to make the tackle there. Come on, you paid a lot of money on defense. You bring in 32-year-old Byron Jones. He's your 4th highest paid player. He's making $18 million for San Francisco. And we'll just put it on the screen. I mean, this is what we got here, guys. Fred Warner at 25, Trey Lance at 22, Bosa, obviously studs. Byron Jones, Matthew Ioannidis, they're combining for $32 million. We got to see something tonight. Pistol formation for Barry George. Looking, pressure's coming. No, nice pickup block there by the halfback. We got to see that again. Finds DK Metcalf. The halfback saves the day there. You get a man coming free. You see your halfback step up and just take him out. Barry George able to find a receiver there on this side. His eyes are looking this way. He would not have seen that blitzer coming in. That was just a nice throw by Barry George. And a great job by the halfback, able to make that block. You got to hold the 3 here. I'm not worried about if we can get a turnover, great. If I'm San Francisco, absolutely. But we cannot give up a touchdown here and go down 17. You can hold the 3 here. That's why it was so important at the end of the half just to take 3 points. But right here, 2nd and 7, you got the field behind you. Not much field behind you. Everything's tight. This is an opportunity for San Francisco with their fast and physical defense to get off the field. Barry George has looked like week 2. They've kind of simplified the playbook for him. A lot of underneath stuff like that. Not too much driving down the field. And a lot of 1-2 reads to have him get rid of the ball a little quicker than normal. But he has extended the play on a couple occasions and has shown those little flashes that we like to see. The strong arm, the athletic ability. Barry George, it's just everything intermediate is where he gets into trouble. See how much they let him pass here on this goal line. Looking, Barry George, left side, is going to get a touchdown. Dot, dot, dot. Right on the money, right on time. Here comes Barry George. 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. Watch him get it done, and that's a big-time tutty for the Seattle Seahawks. This is going to put them up 17-0 pending the extra point. Extra point's good for those wondering. Left side, wide open, finds his man. That's too easy. Easy peasy. Lemon squeeze. San Francisco down 17-0. If you want to get back in this game, this is how it starts. I'm going to show you right here. You're going to see. You got 2:21 left. I need to see 7 on this board. By the time this hits 0 and we get into the 4th quarter, I need to see 17-7. That's all I need to see. That's all I need to see. A touchdown before the end of the 3rd. We're right back in this game. Anything can happen. This drive is important. It's crucial. We don't have to get it all in one play here. Seattle's been way too vertical. San Francisco's been way too vertical dependent in this game. There's another dangerous throw. That's tipped up and intercepted. Might get a roughing the passer here. I don't know if they hit the quarterback or a holding call. That's Jamal Adams. He brings it all the way back to the... Yep. Pass interference, 1st and 10. San Francisco gets bailed out. That was probably the best drive of Barry George's career as a Seattle Seahawk. Nowhere to run there for San Francisco. Way too vertical heavy right now. I like to see them bring it back a little bit. They were doing a lot better when they were using Kittle, a little clear out or some type of corner with a dig coming across the field. This has allowed Trey Lance to make his 1-2 read. You got the check with the halfback in the backfield. San Francisco seemed a lot more poised and calm. And that was one of their best drives right before the end of the half. They went for it on 4th and goal at the 4. They didn't pick it up. That's why they have 0s on the board. Third and 9, timeout. Seattle. interested in joining, put command join in the chat. All Matter Gaming CFM franchise focus tomorrow night. Make sure you check us out. There's a dot, nice seam, finds his man. All you need is one big play. Number 11, Jamal Adams blocking it back, no call, touchdown. San Francisco and baby,
5,
baby,
4, 3,
the
2,
gold.
1.
Find me a touchdown, and they do. The gold rush is on in San Francisco. 6 points on the board. Extra point up, bueno. It's a 10-point game. And George Kittle seems to be injured here. Hopefully that didn't happen on special teams. Brandon Ayuk. Wowzers. It was all a seam. Everybody's getting so focused on Kittle here because Kittle's been a problem. He starts on this side. He's been working his way back over here. This safety kind of looking here. You got a man over here with a deep comeback, I believe, and he had a seam. So you get this corner over here kind of peeking this way, and Brandon Ayuk just kind of finds his way between one defender, two defenders, and he's open. And the great thing about San Francisco is the receivers don't give up on a play. You got this receiver coming down after the catch, makes a nice block on the defender, and it wasn't that was a combination between block and the back. Wasn't called there, and there's a nice little pass over the middle of the field. Gives him a little block in the back. I mean, hey, it's uncalled, and they pick up the touchdown, but there's a beautiful pass by Barry George. Maybe the best one we've seen today, right there, just dotting it. Nobody really tests Fred Warner in that cover too, but Barry George, he don't know no better. What's going on in October? Appreciate you stopping by and checking us out. Cover zero hero. Pressure's coming here. There's the handoff to 28. Bad open field tackling there. That's just a missed opportunity. Watch this guy right here. Let's check this out one more time. Watch the middle, top right of the screen. Watch him come down here. He moves in there, inside. He's pursuing and just, man, that's the tackle you got to make. And right there, that's just not a good pursuit by your strong safety. Pitch to the outside, a lot of space, not looking good. San Francisco, once again, it's at 17-7. You're down 10. If you can hold to 3 here, you're still in this game. Don't want to give up a touchdown. Only a quarter remains. Don't forget, franchise focus tomorrow. Sam Darnold and company. Ahmed Wynn. A lot of talent on this Jets team. They fell in the week 1. They're 0-1 right now, trying to get our first victory of the season. Check us out tomorrow night. And off up the middle, 28. Anderson, 9 carries, 67 yards. He's been ground and pound for the Seattle Seahawks as Greenlaw gets his first tackle of the day. That shows you how just absent this San Francisco defense has been. They haven't been flying around as quick as you'd think. But Devontae Anderson, the running back, he had 9 carries, 91 yards in week 1. Getting it done today out of Ohio. He was a second-round pick, 12th overall. He might get a tutty here. Up the middle, looking to fight forward, and he's stopped by the strong safety, number 26. 5'11", 228 pounds. This is a big boy. Coming downhill, expect a couple more punches in the run game here for Seattle. There's the pitch outside once again. Got space, got to get there. Maybe overthought it. He's going to be inches short. 3rd and goal from... And the crowd gets quiet here. 4:58, the clock is a ticking 3rd and goal. Here's the ball game. Can you make that stand necessary? 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end. This isn't even a strong formation. This might be a pass. They might overthink it. No, they're going to run it. Bounces, stays on his feet, and touchdown. I told you. He's not a little man. That is a big 5'11", 230 pounds, 28, the great out of Ohio State. Up the middle, ground and pound, keeps his feet a-churning. And Bosa unable to make that play. Don't say that too much. not out of Ohio State, out of Ohio. 24-7. San Francisco has themselves in quite a hole. Trey Lance is going to need to figure this out quickly. George Kittle, Play of the Year nominee. Couldn't happen any quicker for San Francisco here. They need it. Watch this right side, Brandon Ayuk. There's a play action looking. Booting right, looking, throwing. Takes off running. Man coverage. This is what Trey Lance sees. Play action, little cross shot here. He's moving this way. He's got all his routes coming across the field. Got Kittle right here. He runs. He sees man coverage. He just picks up the first down. Cross drags coming up. Trey Lance. There's the pressure up the middle. Pressure's coming. Gets rid of it quickly. Nice pass. Brandon Ayuk has been the hero today. He's going to get down to the 25-20. Chased by number 23. 5 into the end zone. Touchdown. San Francisco's right back in this game. And just like that, the 49ers answer another
1
quick drive to put points on the board. Brandon Ayuk just using his speed. Wow. Ten-point lead. 17 points just seconds ago. About 4:40 left. A 14-second drive for San Francisco. And they needed, now the defense just needs to come up with a play. You need a big hit. Let's take a look at that last touchdown. Under center. Seattle sends the heat. Pressure's going to get there. And just cool, calm, and collective in the pocket is Trey Lance, because he takes a big hit on that. And 11 puts up 7. Wow. Nowhere to go for Seattle there, and that's going to be a good stop for San Francisco. Fred Warner, pressure starting to heat up. San Francisco still in this game. A lot of time left. 3 timeouts still for the San Francisco 49ers. They've been down this entire game. It was 10-0 right before half. San Francisco had an opportunity at the 2 to kick a field goal. It would have made this game right now 24-17. They elected to go for it on 4th down. They didn't pick it up. Went into half 10-0. Left 3 points on the board. You hope that ain't the difference between this game. There's the pressure on the contain. Nice job on the outside. The gold member, number 52, takes down Barry George, and this is when Barry George gets into trouble. Imagine the pressure Barry George has to be feeling right now. Trying to boot right, nothing's there. Wow. Third and 22, you got to back your guys up here. San Francisco's getting way too aggressive. You want to get them off the field. You don't need to send this type of heat. You don't need this kind of pressure. Takes it underneath instead. They might pick up the first down, open field. Nope. Great job tackling there by San Francisco. That was a risky business when you send everybody. I mean, you got guys coming off the edge here. Imagine if there's a halfback back here or somebody, or he gets kind of caught on this tackle. You give Barry George and that arm an opportunity to find a DK Metcalf and a layup. I would have liked to drop coverage there and see if he would have thrown it to me, because Barry George is known to throw it into traffic. That was a nice punt return and almost a touchdown opportunity. San Francisco's got a lot of time left, 2:47. Touchdown or field goal will do on this drive. Keep your timeout. You still keep yourself alive in this game. AMG Live broadcast number 40. Seattle trying to get their first win of the day. There's a handoff up the middle. You don't need much of them. You're not trying to burn any clock. Sermon, he gives you 8 carries, he gets you 8 yards. That's not good enough. This might be some post-cross action here. Off the play action. Trey Lance looking. Tries to throw it, can't get rid of it. Ball's fumbled, picked up by 96. He's got the stick down to the 5 touchdown. Easy peasy, big fella. We'll see if that one comes back. I don't know if that was a fumble, but Trey Lance, let's see what happens here. I don't know if he was down. It looked like it was close. We'll take a look in the replay. Slam said comeback season. Yeah, a little too late. Scoop and score there for 96. I think he runs out of gas quicker than he had gas. Filled the tank up, ran out before he left the station. (30-14), 2 minutes left. We've seen crazier stuff happen. 2-score game. You get 2 high safeties here. You're going to get some cover 4, cover 2 man action. Watch Davis. Is that Reggie Davis down that right side? It's like some cover 4 looking over the middle. Dangerous throw. You can't make that throw against this defense. Jamal Adams with the pick. That's going to do it for this broadcast. AMG Live, broadcast number 40. Trey Lance throws it to Jamal Adams. And the Seattle Seahawks going to improve to 1-1. And just like that, the Niners fall to 1-1. What do we got in store for this division? Niners have been making the playoffs. The Rams are going to be looking good here shortly. Everyone believes it. But the Arizona Cardinals are the favorite, and that's who my man Playa likes. Is it the year for the Cardinals, the Red Sea, to find their swagger and make a deep run, not only in the regular season, but maybe into the playoffs? That's going to do it for our broadcast. Appreciate everybody stopping by. We'll see you next time here at AMG Live, broadcast number 40. See you tomorrow night.